It's the Champions League semi-final today with PSG, and we have a huge game with Spurs in the Premier League. Can we get the wins that we need today? Let's find out.
My retirement doesn't mean the end.
Welcome back then, guys, to Taming the Devils, now here for episode 14 of our Manchester United series here on FM21, and of course on the full version of FM21. Now then, guys, of course, before we do get into today's episode, if you did miss the previous episode of Taming the Devils when we took on Bayern Munich and also Nottingham Forest in the FA Cup semi-final, I would highly recommend going back and watching that. There'll be a link right above me for you to click on in order to access that video. But since last time out, we've only played the one game. It's been another very quick jump because, of course, we have the Champions League games all coming thick and fast with the end of the season approaching very quickly. Now, also, before we do get going, though, with today's video itself, if you do enjoy the episode, please do chuck a like on it. It massively does help the channel out. And, of course, if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content, such as the Taming the Devils series or any of my FM21 experiments, much like the 100 years into the future experiment, which will be linked above me for you to click on and also at the end of today's video, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. Now, since last time out, again, guys, it's been a very quick jump and we've only played the one match. If I go into our schedule, of course, the last games we played, last episode being Bayern and Forest, which we both won. We then took on Newcastle United in the league at home and we performed really well. We won it 5-1. It was 5-0 until very late on in the game, basically. We had goals from Martial, Bruno Fernandes with a hat-trick, and Cristiano Ronaldo. Bruno Fernandes in this game, guys, got a 10 rating. The first one I've seen at all on FM21. The man was insane. He had 3 goals, 1 assist, I think something like 10 key passes or something stupid, maybe more than that. I can't remember. He was on fire. But as a result, in the league, we are indeed still top of the table. We are still 3 clear of Liverpool. We have 1 game in hand still over them. But of course, as I keep on mentioning in previous episodes, we still have to play Liverpool. And we also are taking on Tottenham Hotspurs up first in this episode. Tottenham, who are down in 9th, they're managed now by Marcelo Bielsa, but it will still be a very tough challenge nonetheless. In terms of our team selection for this game, we are going with our 5 at the back formation, and it's going to be De Gea in net with Maguire, Bailly and Lindelof. No Umtiti now. I have decided to drop Umtiti, mainly considering the fact I've realised that he has had the most mistakes leading to goals in our entire team. So I have dropped him here for Lindelof, as I feel it would be fair to give him the game. It's then Wan-Bissaka at right back. It is still Ethan Laird at left back. The youngster is really having to play more games than I had planned, but Telles still is not quite fit. He should be fit for the next game with PSG. I would rather risk him in the PSG game than the Spurs game and possibly aggravate the injury he already has. I think that Champions League first leg match is probably more important to have him available for that than this league game here with Spurs, considering we have the points advantage we have over Liverpool. It's then McTominay and Pogba in the centre of midfield with Bruno just in front, and then Ronaldo and Rashford up top of the pitch with our 2-man attack. It's worth noting that Bruno Fernandes is now considered a 5-star player, which I'm not surprised with considering how well he has done this season. Let's get into the match itself. I'll submit the squad here and we'll get into the match and see how Spurs are lining up against us. Of course, under Bielsa, as I've already said, they're going with Lloris in net with Doherty, Sanchez, Alderweireld and Davies, so 4 at the back. Dyer, I'm going to presume, is sitting just in front of that defence with Ndombele and Lo Celso in midfield with Bale on the right, Son on the left and Harry Kane up front. Pretty much as full strength as that team could probably be. So it certainly is a dangerous side despite the fact they are struggling in the league. I'm going to say to the lads, point the finger at them and say we are the favourites. Go out there and make sure they are left in no doubt as to why. The strikers were happy, but no one else was. We'll just try and praise the defenders and midfielders, and we got most of the players on side. Let's get into the match preview and into the game itself. Now, here we go. Of course, we are away at, what is it, the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium? Is that what it's called? I don't even know if it's actually even got a name yet, but we are having a highlight at the beginning of the match. I don't know quite how kind of crazy a game this will be. This is our very first time of playing Spurs. We haven't played them at all season. We have to play them now and also at the very end of the season, I think. It's really weird how the schedule works. That's really poor by McTominay, though. Son thankfully doesn't whip it straight in, but he's got it back to Ben Davies. We've got to be careful here. We really, really do. Ndombele now on the ball. Ben Davies as well. In front there, Son. Great bit of play. A really good goal from Heung-min Son. Only 40 seconds in. Very, very poor from us. I will mention, by the way, guys, that from next week, you may notice on YouTube the scheduling and so on for our series, and all of our series going forwards does change slightly. I had, for the beta, when it first came out, decided to do 5 videos a week as a minimum for the main series on the channel, being Taming the Devils. Initially, I had always done 3 days a week, being Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. From next week, that original schedule will be returning, mainly because of the fact I'm now back working full-time, so I can't really keep up that type of intense schedule, unfortunately. You will, hang on, there's a chance here. Oh no, I thought, oh hang on, no, it is going to Wan-Bissaka. No, it's not. It's going to be his first counter-attack. You will still get the kind of the experiments, stuff like that, being on occasional videos, probably on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Wow, thank goodness De Gea just saved that. That was very, very close to being 2-0 straight away. As I was saying, you will still get the experiments, any how-to videos, anything like that, any extra videos probably on Tuesdays, Thursdays, maybe on Saturdays as well. We'll have to wait and see. But basically, the majority of our regular series being the Taming the Devils series, and whatever our next series will be, our lower league save probably in Germany, will be on Mondays, Wednesdays and Fridays, still of course at 6 PM. I will probably look to stream instead on Tuesdays and Thursdays and fill in that gap that otherwise would have been taken over here on YouTube. There's a chance here. Pogba has cleared it, and we may have a chance to counter here. Fingers crossed we do. Rashford on the ball. Come on, Marcus Rashford. Use your pace. He's done so well all season. What a brilliant goal. A fantastic individual effort there. Rashford on his own has basically got ourselves into this game. He's dragged us back into the match. We looked completely out of it for the first 20 minutes. And basically our first chance to counter-attack, Rashford gets it. He just goes, whizzes off. And a fantastic run, a fantastic finish as well to end the move. Brilliant stuff. I also did just mention, guys, about live streaming someone possibly on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you are interested in my Twitch channel, there'll be a link below in the pinned comment and in the description if you want to go and drop a follow and come and join the fun over there with Norwich City. We have another highlight here. Pogba on the ball. He's put it up to Ronaldo. Great ball. Ronaldo is through. It's got to be 2. How has Ronaldo not scored that? It's a good save from Lloris, but really it's a poor effort from Cristiano. He should have scored. Very, very poor stuff from Ronaldo there, sadly. Oh, that is very, very disappointing. It really is. Please don't concede. Okay, thankfully Laird has done the kind of the smart thing and just brought Son down. He's probably going to get booked for that. And has he been booked? I can't actually see. No, he hasn't, amazingly. Oh, no, he has been. I was looking in the wrong place. He was booked over there on the left. Looks like we're going to probably get into half-time then at 1-1. If we do... Oh, there's a highlight just before half-time. De Gea does well and claims that. Can we get the ball up into Tottenham's half and give ourselves a late chance in this first half? He's lumped it up. Really good ball. Rashford is through. Really poor defending by Spurs. Rashford's gone for it. And he's hit the post. I must apologise to any headphone users there. That may have been quite loud. Unlucky from Marcus Rashford. Oh, that could have been a fantastic chance. We should be leading really though at the end of that half. The Ronaldo chance and that Rashford chance just then were gilt edge opportunities. I'm going to say to lads though that we can still win this, keep working hard, and most of the lads agree. I'm just going to say to defenders I'm not happy though because they've not been brilliant. They haven't really. So let's get out here. Apparently Spurs are probably changing their formation because they brought Dele Alli on for Eric Dyer. We have to be careful to see what they're doing. It looks like he might be playing out on the right maybe. I don't know. I'll have a look after this what they've done with their formation. Bruno on with the ball here to Rashford. Come on, Marcus Rashford. Oh, that's quite poor. Run straight into Alderweireld then. And is it going to be a chance for them to counter? It looks like it may well be. It looks like Son could well be on the left-hand side now. Oh, hang on, Wan-Bissaka's done well. He's got the ball back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now plays it through to Rashford. Brilliant ball. Brilliant save by Hugo Lloris. Oh my goodness, how are we not leading in this game? They have indeed changed to go 2 up top. They're playing Ali up front rather randomly. I'm actually going to make a change as a result. I'm going to bring on Telles for Ethan Laird. It does reckon he could get away with playing 45 minutes. So we will make that change. And I'm going to tell McTominay to be more of a ball-winning midfielder on support. And we'll just make that swap. And hopefully it won't have too much of a dramatic impact negatively on us. But it will have some positive impacts instead. Highlight here, very soon after that change has been made. Come on, win that ball there, Telles. He has done. This is basically his first game for a good few weeks in FM itself. Bruno on the ball now. He's put it up there to Wan-Bissaka, who isn't brilliant going forward, but is still pretty decent. He's done very well to beat his man. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who's gone for it. Should have done better, really. Honestly, how are we not leading in this match? There's not been much going on since that highlight just a minute ago with the Wan-Bissaka chance, and it looks like we could be whizzing through the rest of this half. I'm going to make a change. I'm going to get off McTominay for Kessie, and I think I'm going to take off Ronaldo for Martial. We'll swap Rashford and Martial over, bring on Martial's pace, and we're also going to go attacking as well. We'll make that double switch and see if it can benefit us at all. Maybe that extra bit of pace up there in Martial could do us a favour. I don't know. They've both been fantastic all season in the day. So has Ronaldo since he's come in. But, oh, hang on. Great ball up to Martial. Instant impact maybe. No, not quite. Again, Lloris with a fantastic save. The man is having an unbelievable game. He really is. He's got to be getting man of the match at the moment. Tellez corner. Maguire's not winning that, sadly. Ah, oh, goodness sake, how are we not in the lead in this game? We massively deserve to be. Kessie's gone for it and he's hit the post. Oh, that was the first time since the initial goal from Rashford that Lloris has actually been beaten, and it just clips the post there from Kessie. We'll just say to lads to demand more. Are we going to see anything else from the boys, or is it going to be a 1-1 draw? It looks like it could well be. We're into stoppage time, and I think it's going to finish as a 1-1 draw. Indeed it has. I will be honest, although we have dominated the game and we should have scored, I will still take a draw. Away at Spurs, it's a very difficult game. And considering the fact early on Spurs could have been 2-0 up within the first few minutes of the game, I will not be too upset. I will say that we've been unlucky. Most of the lads do actually agree with me there. In terms of the league, what does that do for us? It keeps us in first place. That may well have been our game in hand. It says currently we are 4 points clear of Liverpool, but we shall wait and see. Regardless, we still have our vital game coming up against PSG in the first leg of the semi-final, so I will see you at a game in a few seconds. Here we are then, now at our second game of the episode, and in my opinion, probably the more important of the two. We are away at PSG for the first leg of our semi-final tie in the Champions League. It's going to be very, very tough, and we have got a slight injury concern, slightly. It's De Gea in there, and I've gone for Maguire still at centre-back. You'll see he's got a slight injury. He's picked up a tight hamstring. It reckons he should be fine to play, but he does have an injury risk, so I'm hoping we can get a bit lucky and not aggravate that. It's then Bailly and Lindelof still with Wan-Bissaka at right back. Tellez is going to start at left back. I'm going to risk him for this game, and Williams has also come back onto the bench as well. Laird has dropped back into the reserves. It's then Kessie and Pogba still in midfield with Fernandes just in front and Ronaldo and Rashford both starting up top. I was very nearly tempted to start Martial, but I think having Martial to bring on from the bench with all of his pace is a little bit more deadly for us. That's how we're going to line up for this first game with PSG, of course, away. Let's get into it and see how they're going to line up. I don't know if Neymar's going to be starting. I don't know if Mbappe is going to be starting, anything like that. I don't know quite how PSG's lineup is looking. It's still Navas in net with Kehrer, Marquinhos and Kimpembe. Bernat and Pereira. I'm a bit confused with what type of formation they're playing. Maybe they're playing Kehrer as a right back, which if they are, we may look to exploit that. Pereira, Verratti and Herrera, and then Mbappe, Neymar and Icardi. So it sounds like a very, very strong PSG squad. Let's get into the dressing room. I'm going to do pump fist, and I'm going to say I expect a good result from the first leg. And to be honest, no players cared. I say to the rest of them I have faith in them, and no one really cared about that either. So not a brilliant team talk there with the lads. They are indeed going with a 4-3-3, and Kehrer is playing on the right back role. So maybe something we can possibly look to exploit if later on, if we need to go maybe to play some wingers, we could look at maybe trying to take advantage of Kehrer. Because I'd say out of that defence, Kehrer is definitely the weakest of the lot. Oh, hang on. Are we about to get a red card in the first 6 minutes? Marquinhos goes in with a two-footed lunge and the ref has sent him off. 6 minutes in, PSG are down to 10 men. Well, I'm glad that referee did get the bribe then. I did send it in the post. I didn't know if he may receive in time, but it looks like he did. I can't believe that. Red card that quickly. I don't think I've ever seen a red that quick in FM. My God, especially not in such an important game otherwise. Rashford's played through as well. Rashford, oh, he's at the post. I was about to say it's 1-0. And it hit the post and stopped on the line. Oh, Marcus Rashford, that should be one. He did all the hard work. And all he had to do was just get the ball over the keeper, which he did. But he just couldn't get it on target. Hang on, Rashford's been played through again. Come on, he's got to get it this time. And he has. It's 1-0. It's not even 10 minutes played. This could be a crazy scoreline. The fact they're down to 10 men so quickly. It also, of course, means that Marquinhos will miss the next leg as well. Oh my goodness, what a brilliant start. A great ball by Wan-Bissaka, fantastic ball over the top. Rashford played through 1-on-1. His 33rd of the season. The man is just insane in this year's FM, he really is. I've always struggled to get Rashford to play well for me in previous FMs, but this year that man is crazy. PSG are playing a really weird formation. They put Pereira in as a centre-back, and they're playing a really narrow formation instead. I'm almost tempted to put wingers on as a result. Maybe we do. Maybe we do. In fact, I tell you what, let's do it. Screw it. We're going to do it. We're going to go to our 4-3-3 formation. We'll go like this. I feel a bit sorry for Bailly, but I'm going to take the risk. We'll put Fernandes into the midfield. We'll bring on Martial as well. I'll swap Ronaldo over with Martial, so Ronaldo plays on the right and Martial up front. I will also make sure that Fernandes plays in that Mazzala role like so, and we'll go like this. Playing this way with how PSG are playing now could really tear them apart. I need to also make sure we play wider actually and try and exploit down the wing, because we could be in for a lot of fun in this game. Honestly, if we don't win more than 1-0 now, I will actually be quite disappointed considering the circumstances that PSG are going to be finding themselves in. I mean, come on. The fact as well, though, that they're going to have such a weakened defence. The fact they're going to have a defence midfield and Pereira playing up front there. Hang on, Mbappe, okay, he's completely shanked that. We've gotten away with that there. Let's just tell the lads to play wider. We'll say about playing the overlap on both the wings, and we'll go like so. Hopefully it can have a good impact on this game. I'll say to encourage the boys as well. There's a highlight here for PSG though. A free kick in a dangerous area, and Kehrer, really with a free header there, probably should have done better. We were quite lucky then that we got away with that. Oh, maybe PSG aren't quite dead and buried just yet. We'll have to wait and see. It looks like we're going to half-time though at 1-0 up. Regardless, though, a very good first half from us. I'm going to say hands in pockets. They're a man down. Don't let your performances drop. Most lads agreed with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Apparently, they bought on Di Maria for Icardi. Apparently, Di Maria is playing in midfield. Very bizarre what they're doing. Okay, Neymar's now gone out onto the left. And he's gone back in middle. I really don't know what PSG are doing with their formation. It's very strange. We'll just kind of ignore what they're doing with formation for now, because it makes absolutely no sense. Looks like there is going to be a highlight here though. 65 minutes gone. A throw-in in PSG's half. Telles with the ball to Rashford. Bruno now back to Telles. Come on, Bruno on the edge of the box. He's gone for it. And I think, are we getting away with that? It was a really weird ricochet off of Rashford. And indeed it is counting. Ronaldo finishes it. I feel very sorry for Keylor Navas, because he dived for the initial Fernandes shot, and it just pinged straight to Ronaldo's feet. Look at this. It smashes off a Rashford, falls perfectly to Ronaldo. We have a second goal, our second away goal as well. And my oh my, is it looking positive for us possibly reaching the Champions League final. Honestly, if we win it in the first year, I will be astounded. I thought there was no way we're winning the Prem or the Champions League in our debut season. There's no way possible, not with our defence. But the boys, with playing far at the back, have been really, really good. Rashford on the ball here again. Are we going to get a third? Telles on it now. He puts it into the right-hand side of the pitch. Kessie on it now. It's a bit of a weird switch of play, but we've gotten away with it. Wan-Bissaka here floats it in. It's a mistake to Rashford, and he's absolutely shanked it. Oh, Marcus Rashford, how have you not scored? I'm going to make a change. I'm going to take off Paul Pogba for Van de Beek. Just that straight swap, and I'm probably going to take off Telles as well in a minute, because he is booked and I don't want to risk him aggravating the injury he still is recovering from. We'll get Williams on probably for the last 10 minutes. Navas smashes it up. Thankfully, Lindelof has covered it. Come on, boys. Come on. Ronaldo on the ball now. Come on, let's get another goal. Wan-Bissaka puts it in. Bruno! He's hit the bar. We've hit the woodwork, what, twice in this game, I think now? Mbappe's off and Neymar's off. Well, PSG, I don't know what they're doing. But regardless, we're going to take off Telles for Brandon Williams. We'll bring him on for the last 10 minutes of the game. Is it going to finish as a 2-0 win here at PSG? Oh, hang on, there's a highlight here in the 90th minute nearly. Is there going to be a goal for PSG to get back in the tie? Or how are we going to get a third goal to maybe kill off PSG? If we get that, it will be ridiculous. Come on, Rashford's got it. A mistake there from Leandro Paredes. Come on, Rashford. Come on, son. He's put it across to Martial to kill the game off. It's counting. It's 3-0 away at PSG. What a fantastic performance. I don't care that PSG have been down to 10 men for over 80 minutes. It does not matter. It's still incredibly tough against 10 men, against a side as good as PSG. A great ball there. A great finish from Anthony Martial. His 29th of the season. And wow, have we demolished PSG. There's another highlight. Are we going to get a fourth goal? Is it going to happen? Kessie, it's unlucky there. It could have been a great opportunity for him to hit it from the edge of the box. I mean, I'll be honest, considering the fact that PSG are down to 10 men, they are still playing really risky football and it is not working. Some of the passes they've done have been so poor in this game. Bruno on the ball, he puts it to Ronaldo. Ronaldo and Martial. I think that is going to be given as offside, sadly. Indeed, it has been. It must have been offside. That is a shame there. But regardless, that is probably going to be the end of the game. So it seems this highlight's continuing on. I don't know if it's actually a proper highlight or it's just kind of because of the offside it's going to be kind of messing out. I think that is probably going to be the highlight there from Idrissa Gana Gueye. Bit of a weird one there from FM nonetheless. Although it's still carrying on. We're basically at the end of the match. It should be game over at 3-0 away. 3 away goals for us too. Just a really fantastic performance. You can blow your whistle now, ref, if you want. You really can do. I don't mind. Please do feel free to blow the whistle at any moment, please, ref. Are we going to get a chance? No, we're not. That's surely got to be game over. We're keeping the ball quite nicely, though. Van der Beek lumps it up. No, nothing from that. It's got to be the end of the game now. Surely we're well over the 4 added minutes. What is the ref doing here? Okay, Van der Beek's now fouled him. Oh, God, it's still carrying on. Di Maria with the ball. Is it... Okay, apparently that is the end of the game. Really weird way to end the game, but whatever. We have won it 3-0 away at PSG. Most definitely outstretched arms, and I'm very happy with the result and the way you played. The lads look over the moon about that performance. And my goodness, what a way to win a first leg of a tie. In terms of what we're going to come back for next episode, guys, of course, it's most definitely going to be the second leg. And it will be the second leg with PSG and the Aston Villa game away. A struggling Aston Villa side, one that we should hopefully win. But of course, that will all be coming in next episode, which will be on Monday. Overall though, guys, that just about wraps up today's episode. I really hope you have enjoyed it. We've had some fantastic performances then with PSG. Of course, the Tottenham one was a little bit disappointing, but hopefully it shouldn't be too costly considering the fact we do still have a game in hand over Liverpool. Liverpool did win their game after we played Spurs, so it is only a 1-point gap, but as I say, we still have that match to be played, so hopefully we can keep the gap between us and Liverpool and keep ourselves firmly on top of the table. Regardless though, guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's episode. If you have, then please do chuck a like on it. It massively does help the channel out. And of course, if you're looking forward to seeing any more of my content, such as Taming the Devils here with Man U, or any of my FM21 experiments, then do make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that notification bell to be notified when any of my content here on YouTube goes live. But guys, thank you very much for watching. I will see you again next time.